Hello everyone, and welcome to a spot of late night streaming. I didn't much feel like streaming earlier because I've been under the weather, but I've had a hearty meal. I have got a cup of tea. And I've just had one of the most hilariously terrible Mythic Pluses in my life. So I thought, you know what? I feel like playing some LA Noire. So goddammit, I'm gonna play some LA Noire. Like, I'm not a slave to your system. I'm gonna play my crime-related video games as and when it feels appropriate. And of course, you know, the computer's just going to screw itself up a little bit while LA Noire boots up. That's just what it does. That's what we're used to. We understand and appreciate that about the game. And now it's going to do what it does. This time schedule is madness. Well, you see, try not to think of it as a time schedule. Try to think of it as I am just going with the flowing, because schedules are an illusion, time is an illusion, life is an illusion, and video games are an illusion. And we're going to indulge in all of those illusions, except for the first few I mentioned, right now. Really, it's just the video game we're going to indulge in, nothing else. Nothing else at all, except for a bit of quaint police work. I don't know how much of this how much of this you watch. I don't know when you dip in, when you dip out. But right now, we're on this one called Manifest Destiny, which we'll see what it's about together. Something to do with drugs,
Phelps.
probably.
A shooting at the 111
No,
Club.
it's about a shooting.
6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
Two of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
So we tried to get all the drugs, but we didn't get all the drugs. So now, hopefully, once we're done with this, we will have gotten
I was door knocking
all the
all
drugs.
morning, but I got a make
God
on the
damn.
car in the end.
Just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep.
A dead judge. It's not good.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
Oh yeah? What do I have? You know nothing about me. All I have is this insatiable taste for hats. Yes.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
Are we supposed to have been... We probably shouldn't have followed him into his office, now that I think about it. We've never done that before. I think we're just supposed to go
Bumped like
outside.
a swipe at me. Put him down with my
But,
sack.
you know, he probably appreciated us taking that little trip into his office to stare at him. Probably made him felt very comfortable. Yeah, made him felt like I'm ill, okay? You can't expect grammar from me right now. Whoops, nope. I'm not in the mood for interviews. I mean, where's the outside world? That's all I want. There it is.
Right through the red light that you never saw.
So we'll head on into old Roy Earl's car. Get solving
What are you doing?
the crimes. It's fine, it'll buff right out.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know who'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Any Central unit, suspect to be taken into custody at
Go
Southern
on, then.
California Auto Club. Stand by for
Just
further
try not
unit
to take me on
handle
too much
identified
of a
code.
ride, or I will be annoyed greatly. Because I'm feeling under the weather, I'm not in the mood to be jerked around. I'm in the mood to make some meaningful progress in this video game about old-timey police officers. Excuse me. God, all that popping. Ooh.
Any Central unit, suspect to be taken into custody at Southern California Auto Club. Stand by for further unit to handle identify code 2.
We did it. We made it. That wasn't so bad. Not so bad at all.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. What's going on here?
This joker was trying to tail one of our patrons and
I'm a reporter, you idiot. I'm doing a feature for the Examiner, and that patron I was following is a red under investigation by the feds.
Where is he now?
The parking lot. His is the blue Talbot. Say, how about an exclusive when you bring him back?
Shove off. You won't be filing your story today. I'll check this out.
A red, huh? Sneaky bastard. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
In you get.
Rise and Shine yeast, and by taking Rise and Shine yeast tablet supplements, it helps regain strength.
We will sort this out.
To feel and do your best. Go to your grocer.
Crushing boot of capitalism will prevail.
LAPD, sir. Can I have a word?
Guess not.
Well, that's an admission of guilt if I ever saw one.
What
He's
about
not getting away that
our
easily.
car? Decided we wanted this car instead. Oh fuck!
I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Let's try harder.
You better not get blood on this car.
Whoops.
Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims.
So far, I think we're taking way worse damage than him.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
Kind of running out of car here. May. Well, we both took horrific spills at the end there.
Show me your hands.
This is harassment. Understand? My politics are nobody's goddamn business but my own.
We did it. That man was thinking wrong. And now he's gonna fry. And here's the actual case. Nice pleasant day today, not too far of a commute.
Homicide guys are already inside.
Or the 111 Club, or the
Kowski.
111 Club,
Phelps.
or the 11-1 Club.
Back again.
We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bo. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
It's a
Be my
funny joke
guest.
because they're all dead.
You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Alright, let's get these clues. That's a hell of a morphine.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Let's have a look at this then. That was a good cigarette packet there if I've ever seen one. Shouldn't be flicking your butts on the floor though.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Oh dear. Perhaps the first time in the game with a matchbook has not been a further clue. A sign that we're stepping up in life. Alright, let me just Yep, still got clues to find. Yep. None of this will be relevant, but I feel compelled to check. Also, how can those beer bottles still look so scruffy? Makes sense in the street, but in this bar it just makes you wonder about the general state of the place. Oh, interesting.
Well-maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Let's have a look at these eyeballs.
What's that click?
Is there going to be a secret briefcase code? Yep.
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Alright, that's Blue Room ticket. We've been there
Follow
before.
up on the musician angle.
Been there many times. Oh, can I not grab anything else in the case? Is that the only relevant bit?
He kept his stash close at hand.
Never the same, are they?
Alright, and nothing on the top. We can reach, okay. Cool. This just looks like it was a bad day for everyone involved. Let's do some body searching. I'm afraid he's dead.
We have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Warning, may be habit forming. Okay. Anything else? Yes. Put on him what?
Dozen packs to a carton, 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
A couple of months for one person? I don't know how much smokers smoke.
Army surplus again. McGoldrick must have been moving contraband through the club.
Well, damn. This is my rifle. There are many like it.
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Let's do it. Let's meet with the robbery detectives. Do I need to do anything with you, though?
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective.
It's 111.
Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Name the hostess. Are we sure about that? Are we sure that's her name?
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
Morphine. Using his admit one pass. That doesn't really prove anything. Cigarettes don't prove nothing. That don't prove nothing. That proved nothing either, but let's doubt it, because she sounded vaguely flustered at the beginning there.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you?
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
To be honest, I believe that. But let's yeah, I don't see why she'd know any more about it than that, so let's truth it.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Alright then, cool. We did it! Off to a good start. Maybe being slightly ill and out of it is just what I need to be a great policeman officer. Didn't even check this room. We've already got all the clues, so...
They didn't even try to crack the safe.
Off we go. Come on, Roy, you're not helping.
Find anything interesting?
Lots of things. Impossible amounts of things.
Vultures, officer.
Let's go to the police station, because that's what we got told to do, yeah?
KTI Radio.
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
Exactly. That's what makes it the wrong crowds. It's the crowds of people who want to kill you. Oh dear, what's going on here then?
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working the...
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus. I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Classic case there of someone reading their line, knowing they were going to be interrupted. Aren't you two supposed to be working there? And this is where you interrupt me, so I'll stop
Harry.
talking prematurely.
You got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Don't really know. I'll try and figure this out properly, and then I'll just do my old tap everything method.
This is the crate we recovered.
Jack Kelso. Do you not recognize that name? Colt? Does that name not ring a bell?
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of L.A.
So Majewski, Christopher. Well, Christopher Majewski. Jack Kelso.
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club.
Albert Redding.
Enough to arm 3 companies. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have
There you
finally
go, now
shipped
he's
home.
commenting on it.
Kelso, Sheldon. McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Thanks, Harry. Stay in touch on this.
Yeah, I want to make homicide. You know, you've got to
Well,
make
now- What
do you
it to
think?
That desk.
I say we bust in there. and
Evidently
find
you
the
think
goddamn-
nothing. Let's try again.
Any ideas?
All these junkies seem to get a free pass to the Blue Room. How about we pay a visit?
That makes sense.
Poor little twist. She was 13 if he was a day.
Very sort of quiet, respectful and organised press mob there. Suits us. Excuse me, ma'am. Police business.
So, half-year-old lackeys were on that boat, the late Mr. Goldrick included.
They weren't my lackeys.
Subordinates then, whatever you want to call them.
There were a lot of people on that boat.
Maybe you're behind this whole thing, Phelps. Wouldn't that be a master stroke? Hey, cut me in early and we'll ride this one into the sunset.
Sounds like you've got the case all sewn up, Roy. We should call it a day and go home.
And miss out on the Blue Room? I couldn't do that to you.
Say, as horrible as Roy Earl seems to be, Cole Phelps does seem to have been taken by the Blue Room since Earl first took him there. We've seen Phelps there on his own several times now. Which is weird, because I got a horrible vibe from the place the first time around. Don't know why Phelps would go back a second time. TBH, but he did. It's his biz. Can't comment on it. Whew, this late already. Oh no.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lichtman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow. Or their knucklehead buddies, Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries under Sturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me,
Say,
Elsa.
she spoke German, scary
How about you
music
get a
starts
drink
playing.
while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
Alright, so this is Elsa Lichtman. Green eyes, brown hair, age 30, sex F, German exile, and nightclub jazz singer. Let's go.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
A lot of cats are into things, nothing special about your voice. I can't help you. So that doesn't prove anything. That is maybe proof, but it's shaky, I think. I mean, what does it really mean? It is literally the best I've got, so we're going to go for Blue Room Pass.
Hopheads appear to get a free pass at this club. You all know about the morphine.
And how do you expect to prove that?
With this one pass I've got, incidentally.
I have a rehearsal to finish. It's time for
See,
you to leave.
I knew it wasn't it. I was quipping about it and everything, but I still went there. I don't know why I bothered. Anyway.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Let's hear that one again. It was over so quickly.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Alright, so this proves nothing. That proves nothing. Nothing. You know what? Doubt it.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He
Probably should have
loved
doubted the
music,
first one as well.
The music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Cole Phelps.
She's right.
So keep your stupid comments in your pocket.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Ooh, mysterious. What are you planning, Phelpsy Welpsy? We're gonna do a bit of sneaking. Let's go, let's get our sneak on. Be all inconspicuous and shit. I don't know what that noise was for. Like, I turned on my siren just to see if it had one, and then I heard like a I might have failed it, but nope. The calming jazz. It's making me feel kind of sleepy, to be honest. That could just be the under the weatherness I previously mentioned. Or the fact that it's quite late at night. All these various things could form a cocktail in my mind, making me snoozy, sleepy.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Not gonna lose the trail, Phelps. Let's do this one case, by the way. That's how long the stream's going to be. It's just going to be a case. I just felt like playing a bit of LA Noire today, you know? Like, I just fancied it. So I thought, you know what? Caution to the wind. Let's stick on a stream. LA Noire it. It'll be on VODs. We'll all have a good time. And that's the case. These big lights I've turned on as well, they make the room quite warm. Put me in the mood for snoozing. Pardon me. He's a 7 knock kind of a man. I can appreciate that. I've been expecting you, officer. What's going on here then? Was she expecting him? There's a mystery going on here, and I'm gonna solve it.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Boy, that steak has seen.
We'll try and make sure there's a minimum amount of trouble, but that still doesn't guarantee none.
Now I'm waiting tables.
That cherry pie was
LAPD. We have some questions.
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy
Stompanato is such a violent
and how much
name.
fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Yes, you do, because we're about to talk about the Finkelstein drug operation.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Let's have a look then. So,
Would you like
a load of morphine. I mean, I'm assuming the manifest. It's
Jack
manifesting.
Dragna has you on the run. You're muscling the guys who stole the morphine from the ship.
You calling me a liar, kid? You think you can prove that in court? Huh?
Actually, no. I don't think the manifest proves that in court.
Would you like something to eat?
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
He doesn't understand that. Let's hear that question again to make sure I've got my head on this. I don't want to go in half-cocked, so...
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had one-third of the shipment.
Old news, kid.
Old news, kid.
I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Would you like something to eat?
So, the existence of morphine doesn't prove that he knows what Lenny was up to. Neither does that. Nor that. Nor that. Nor that. And I don't know if the manifest does it either. Just that manifest alone isn't biting proof, so let's doubt him.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Would you
Kid,
like something to eat?
ask a question you might get an answer to.
Hey, Connie. How you doing? The 111 Club shooting incident. Let's go.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Again, none of this proves that as far as I know, so we're just going to doubt again, I think. Have a look. Morphine. Doesn't prove he knows about the shooting. Doesn't prove he knows about the shooting. Doesn't do it. It's a gun, which he used to shoot things with, but doesn't prove it. That proves nothing, nor does this, so let's stick a doubt in there.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
I could have done with some lunch.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little
Dramatic
packages.
irony.
You have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
See, that was something that we,
Detectives,
the detectives, would
KGPL
have
going
no way
crazy.
of knowing.
Shots fired at
Now we know it.
1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Well, this shit's getting dramatic, isn't it? Let's attend the bus stop shooting. Nice lovely little day trip round the bus stop shooting.
You think those Vice boys get any on the side?
God, why is the exit so...
I've been in this job 20 years.
So twisty-turny. To the bus shooting. Has Alex recovered from the Mythic Plus mishap yet?
All units, officers need help at 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identified. Code 3. All units, further on the shooting at 1384 North Bronson. 116 Adam reports the suspect is on the roof of the J.W. Robinson building. All units approach with caution.
Dunno, went off Discord a little while ago. That's a no. That just scarred her too much.
Perimeter and stand by for further. Any other units to respond. Code 3 identified.
What it's worth, I don't think it was entirely my fault.
Adam, meet the officer at 5920.
I think Jazan's come on a lot in strength in this last week.
19 Adam N. Code 3.
At Huffer, is heterophobia allowed in your chat? Go for it. no, I have become dead. Maybe I can't hit him with a handgun from that distance. Let's find out. Nice, looking like a bit of a problem, isn't it? Maybe if I just fire blindly. Well, I did see blood spray out of his head. But I don't think I'm doing it right. No, I'm not gonna skip it. Run!
He's emptied 2 clips into the bus. As near as we can make out, he's on the roof of one of those buildings.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Literally, why is this happening? I was just solving, like, a shooting when I woke up this morning. Now I'm dealing with the most shootingest shooting in all of shooting.
LAPD, drop the gun now! Surrender now, or I will use deadly force.
Oh, he's a clever one. Oh! He's too good! Actually, no, he's shit. I shot him in the shoulder once and he died immediately. Well, that bus has been shot. This crime scene is exactly as advertised. Alright, let's see what this is even about. Also, does it count as a sniper? It's a machine gun. Well, the reports come in. He was ugly. Suspect had hands. That was how he was able to operate the gun.
Phone number and restaurant table.
Ah, could this shooting be related to that whole we've got to deal with the dope situation that we were just mysteriously witness to? Is there a connection here? Could it be more than just a random bus shooting? Soon we will know.
It's one of the BARs.
Interesting. That's the rest of the BAR. How we do? Oh, okay. Nope, never mind. Screw that. It's cutscene time.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Roy, just stop being a dick for like 2 seconds and let's figure this one out. Former Marine and Hollywood Transit bus driver. Informed of Coolidge heist.
Right. You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
That doesn't disprove that. Nor does this. Nor does that. Nor that. He said that quite calmly. Didn't seem like he was putting the lie on me, so let's truth it. Or let's not. Do we truth or do we doubt?
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
Well, let's doubt it, because it doesn't really help my case if I'm like, oh, okay then, that's that question over. Give me more.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Motive for shooting.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Alright, we'll do the rounds again. That don't prove it. That don't prove it. That don't prove it. Nor does that. Nor does this. Nor does that. Nor does that. So, let's doubt it again.
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
We'll be in touch, Felix.
Wow.
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
What could I have done? Maybe the,
TI Radio presents national news from Washington.
Oh. What of my evidence? I mean, perhaps he was telling the truth that he didn't know. That could also be it. But none of my evidence doesn't seem to have proved that he, didn't know about it. Or rather, doesn't seem to prove that he knew about it. You know what I'm saying. The existence of that notebook doesn't prove that he knew. Nothing else proves that he knew.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks.
Alright, let's put the phone down now. Our business is concluded, after all.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
Yeah, he would.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
Won't work. He's a tough customer. Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
He's a grumpy Gus. Alright. This man, Phelps, just told me is a tough customer. So I'm probably going to fail every question. Let's go.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
I think the manifest is the best proof we've got here. Let's see what he says when he says the word lie.
Jack, you know about the morphine. You weren't involved, but you know who is.
You can't prove what I know and what I don't know, Cole. This is going nowhere.
Alright, manifest it's going to have to be. Please help me.
I'm done with this.
Fuck's sake. Alright, Ex-Marine McGoldrick, let's go.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Doubt.
You want to take a guess where he got hold of the cash?
Not really.
Told you I was going to fail every question. Arms stolen from Coolidge.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
Are you getting the theme here?
You trying to take me down? Where's the phone?
Let's doubt him again. That's all I can think to do. Just froze for a second there. Let's doubt him again. That's all I can think to do.
You wouldn't know why Eddie McGoldrick had 3 of them.
The goddamn fool.
Alright, SS Coolidge robbery. Let's try 4 for 4.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Let's hear that one again.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
I don't suppose I can prove that. Yeah, I'm just going to truth it. Why not?
Come on, Jack. You were there. You must know something. People are dying over this morphine.
We had been in port 2 days, and the Navy crew were busy unloading. Most of us were making final arrangements to travel home. Everything that was stolen was taken straight from the dockside. Police interviewed my unit and most of the swabbies.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack.
$2,200 in
I'd
all.
like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
God, this case isn't going to end, is it? Just every time I make a fool of myself, more people get shot.
How many more friends of yours are going to get plugged today?
Probably literally all of them.
I hope you got some money saved up.
I crash into that wall every single time.
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
They just walked up and shot the man.
Oh, no.
2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
Thank you, random helpful bystander. Oh, no. My whole life has led up to this moment. Alright, cool.
Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
Going too fast!
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. It's no good. We need to get closer. Getting close and steer him off the tar.
Alright, it's time to get out of this car. Well, we sorted that one out. To what end? I feel the biggest criminal in this town is you. That's the shock twist. Please don't give it away. This man was distressed to have been shot. I can tell by the look on his face. Suspect had an arm with a hand attached. Hickeys.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
Alright, swag. There's nothing going to be here, but, you know, we should check anyway. Nice one. Big yawns. Oh. There, we're going to get more of the story. LAPD vice scandal could go all the way to the top. Stoker tell-all may cost jobs at City Hall. Mayor District Attorney declined to comment. Chief William J. Worrell.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brenda Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak. Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor? District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
The name's Roy Earl. Detective. Administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public. We all serve.
Oh no, I'm being rumbled.
It'd be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
$1 million. Alright, so I know that you're betraying the hell out of me for, I guess, I'm having an affair with the German lady. Just makes sense, doesn't it? That's why I went to the Blue Room more than once and watched her sing. It's that scene where he was at the Blue Room on his own watching her sing. That is when we knew. That is when we knew that the crime was the adulterous nature of the thing. We're not done here. I assumed we were done here. Guess not. Right, we should probably look at the duck. But gun, is it one of the BARs? I think it might be. Yes, if it so obviously is, that's not even important. Okay. Oh, what now? Something went ding ding ding. Wait, am I missing something else? I am. Good lord. Alright, just go...
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
Oh my god.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Come on, Mr. Traitor Man.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
Away we go. Oh, we did it. Perfect. Grumman's Chinese Theatre, 4:39 of the PM. What's gonna happen here then? Ah! That is what's gonna happen.
Getting close and steer him off the tar.
Excuse me, young lady.
Step on it, huh? Just give me a little closer. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Excuse me, son.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
You're about as close as I could possibly get.
Getting close and steer him off the tar. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Somehow he spun us out.
Step on it, huh? Just give me a little closer.
I was gonna say, if you start driving away after that.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Just don't care. God damn it, Roy, you kill stealer. Let's see what's going on here then. Could be also, yeah. Sorry about that, mate. I know I make your life difficult, I really do. I like how Roy just looked zoned out in the background there. Well, alright, so... no more crime for us to solve. Let's go the other location and probably do like the same thing again. On me. Now the dramatic music is playing again, because it knows. Sorry. Don't get out of your car, we're not exchanging information, are you insane? Ah, the shooting is in progress. It's been a busy day for me, can I just say that? Like, I am tired. Paul Phelps needs a cup of tea, a good book, some comfy slippers, a bit of fudge, Please.
Get behind something, Mel.
In progress.
Give it up, chump. Know you're there.
If only I had a grenade.
Are you trying to get yourself killed?
How long do you think you can hold out?
Open. He's around here somewhere.
Clear me some space here.
There he is.
Give me some
Blast
cover.
him.
Da 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 da. So let's have a look at what's going on here then. Oh, this one's still alive.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. God.
It's the little things. What have we got here then? Polar Bear by Lenny
Polar
Finkelstein.
Bear Ice Company. Really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Only, as they say, for a biscuit. Alright, it's just an arms and head job. No torso this time. Am I looking for anything else? Yes, I am. Clues are everywhere. Probably where all these other corpses are, to be fair. General mess is where I need to be looking. Yes, very messy. He's well dead, mate. And I was the one what killed him. I'm not going in there, it's way too bloody. Ah, a relatively unblemished bit of paper. Meeting with
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Good. Good job, Sheldon. You wouldn't want to be shot to death without also shooting your enemies to death. That's what I always say. In fact, carve that on my tombstone. When I'm inevitably shot to death.
Majewski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why do they get wrapped up in this thing?
Are they good guys?
Not everyone has their unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Paul.
Where the hell are you, Earl? You were just like the muffled voice on my shoulder there. Guess we're off on our way somewhere now then. Let's wrap this one up. Let's go to the meeting place, save the day. Oh.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Having been the fat kid at the back of the race, I can tell you that what you mostly feel is a sort of zen calm. And to be fair to me, it's kind of hard to control this car right now. 2 of its wheels are broken. God, how many people do I got to shoot today?
On the roof, Cole, nail him!
Get out of here.
You're clear, go! Keep moving, I'll cover you!
Find some cover!
I don't think my cover works!
I'm wide open here!
Obviously there's a... Oh, okay.
Stay in cover!
That seemed like a terribly stupid idea on your part. Just drive up like that.
Stay down!
God, there's like an infinite number of people to kill today.
Give me some goddamn cover!
Never.
Get in cover!
Easy. Can't solve crimes, but I
I'm
sure
gonna
can
put
kill
out an
people.
APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that hill.
KGPL to car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Well, let's go on your wonky ass car. Alright, presumably it's all going to come to some kind of dramatic climax here. And it'll end up with me working in arson. That's usually what these breadcrumb cases that really involve no actual effort on my part tend to end in. A promotion.
Look where you're going!
Oh what, are you like worried about the state of your car right now? See that? I didn't even touch the steering wheel. That's what it does on its own.
This car cost me a fortune, you moron!
If you think I'm the problem with it right now... Miraculously through the car park there.
Roy, in my office if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But Cap...
He sucks at it.
No buts. This is more important.
Doopy-doo. Let's go ruin an investigation.
I thought this was such a nice area.
Well, wrong room. Doop-dee-doo.
You
too, Phelps. There's a quack in there with him.
Yes.
Beats me. Word came down from the chief. Said it was okay.
Sheldon.
Oh, this is all coming to a
No,
head.
detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir? You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation.
Alright, so... Courtney Sheldon, one of the main baddies, has appeared in all the cutscenes so far that are of secretive nature. Our character doesn't know about them. Dramatic irony, dramatic irony. Let's go.
I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. It leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
See, morphine, blue room, cigarettes, stone bars, the heist, maybe the manifesto, maybe this. Confession. Confession is the one.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
You know what I'm gonna do?
You don't ask, you never find out.
I'm gonna try and start this off on the right foot by using an intuition. Because I've got 3 left in the game to burn. And this feels sufficiently important enough. Let's go. Oh, for fuck's sake. Doesn't tell you what's the lie? Alright, so I think it's the confession. Let's ruin it.
Jack isn't scared of you, Phelps. None of us were. We just followed your orders.
Alright, Coolidge robbery, let's go.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Doubt it.
So Eddie McGoldrick took his cut and bought the 111 Club.
I don't know what Eddie has been up to.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You were Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking
Saw
about?
that coming.
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were.
So none of that really mattered, but it still kind of cheeses me that I'm so bad at solving
Certainly
cases.
had us fooled, Detective.
Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons.
I don't care that much.
You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures, lad.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot.
The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
I know, how can I do it when I've got a lovely Vince and 2 little Vinces at home? What can I say? I'm married too young. Oh, is that Mrs. Phelps?
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
I am the
For God's
police.
sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has
Just
been
found
like
out about
for them?
this.
Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney, and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning.
Wow, they really should have stayed here for this. Well, Cole. Looks like you... Oh, there they are. Have caused some problems. Yep. You're going to Elsa, and is she going to say, Auf Wiedersehen? Only 6 knocks this time. Cole likes to mix it up, I see. What are you doing, Coleo? Achievement unlocked, no rest for the wicked. Alright, let's have a look. What did not do well on questions? Meritorious. Demoted. I've been demoted to arson. Oh no. Oh no. So it goes traffic, murder, vice, and then arson is presumably somewhere in the middle of traffic and vice. You're gonna cause some explosions, mate. Is that your plan? Oh, I'm foreseeing some sort of explosive activity here.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps?
Now you loser like one of us.
Review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps.
Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs.
This guy looks like exactly like Rusty.
Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then.
The ropes get burned.
Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Alright, that was a good day. A good day of policing, but stream's done for now. That was pretty good. I enjoyed myself. It distracted me from my debilitating sickness. Such a shame that I am bad at this game's brand of police work. And I don't know if I should be better at it, because I know that like one of the big complaints about this game is it's not particularly deep. You just have to pick from multiple choices, which would imply that it would be too easy to get questions right, but that's just not the way it's working out for me, because I am a unique specimen. Thank you for watching. See ya.